You are now on deck.
We are back.
Welcome back.
All right, we getting back into it. Do we think that being a rap artist is one of the most dangerous jobs in America? We're back on that subject. I know that you want to talk about something about the comparisons to the hip hop culture in general, and also the rock and roll culture in general, and the comparisons of the two.
I mean, I just feel like for some reason, and I will never understand it. Don't get me wrong, like I love hip hop culture. I love, like at the end of the day, when I get off work, I don't want to listen to, if I'm listening to rap, I don't want to hear about like you're struggling. I don't want to hear about you doing overtime to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to hear about that shit. I like to hear how you're making it happen. Like, you just got the money, like whatever, that's cool. But one thing that irritates me is I feel like for some reason, like in the black hip hop culture, like why are we in a rush to be making this money and then giving it away? Like we don't reinvest our money into our community.
So you think they should be more financially conscious of what they're doing with their money?
I mean, absolutely, but I might be talking from a broke person's point of view. Like if I have money, I'm not necessarily like the first thing I do is not just splurge. I'm like, okay, I gotta put it into my savings account. Maybe I can give this. So maybe I'm just not in the right tax bracket to be discussing this. You know what I'm saying? But it just like one thing that does irritate me, like I see these rappers and they're spending all this money, but they're spending it not reinvesting it back into the community. They're spending it on jewelry. We don't own the jewelry stores. You know what I'm saying? We don't own these car dealerships that people are buying Lamborghinis and Maseratis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I can't afford one. Like I have no idea. But I would like to see us put money back into our community if we're going to do that. But it's not in our culture. And it's one thing that does irritate me. I'm like, oh, look at all that money just going to somebody else. Like you're just literally throwing money away for an image. It's frustrating, but it's frustrating. The culture. It's just the culture.
I take my hat off to like the Rick Rosses and the Killer Mikes and all
Killer
that.
Mike
For sure. You know, the guys that's really grabbing, you know what I'm saying, the bull by the horns and doing something with their money, or they're trying to teach people what they do with their money, how to invest it. Because those guys are always talking about ownership or buying real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and every time because I'm a big fan of Rick Ross, and I always see him doing something. When he posts something, it's always about some product that he owns, or it's about some new land that he just purchased,
right?
Or because he just came out with this new health app, you know, a health app that people can get health insurance for like dirt cheap. So he always fully invested,
and I'm here for that.
Community.
I'm definitely here for that.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. Like don't get me wrong. Like I feel like if I got $1 million today, I would probably, excuse my language, fuck some of it off. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I would have a budget for that. But before I even start really fucking it off, I feel like I would make sure that I have a house to call my own.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to pay off my little debt that I got. I'm not necessarily, the thing is, if I get $1 million today, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to go to like Michael Kors or Gucci. Like I'm probably going to go to Forever 21 and tear
because
it up.
You have to be you. Like that's not my style. You know,
I'm about to go to Ross and like shut it down.
Yeah.
Like
that's me. I shop in Ross. I go to Burlington Coat Factory.
Okay.
You know, I'm going. Listen, I'm on the first flight to New York to go to Jimmy Jazz and get me some nice sneakers and some clothes. Like I'm a wild out, but like you said.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm gonna splurge, I might go to Sears. JC
What, some appliances or something?
No, like they have clothes. They have. I don't know. Clearly, I don't shop there. Okay, but I probably go to JC Penney or like Kohl's or something like that. Like that's me splurging. Because at the end of the day, I might get a couple, expensive pieces and stuff like that. But as far as spending like hella money, I don't know. But then again, I'm not in the public eye like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like there is that pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Like you have to have, like Sweetie. I love Sweetie. That girl is gorgeous for no reason, and it's so irritating. And I have to stop.
So you think that most hip hop artists are forced to portray that image just to get some kind of rotation on
I wouldn't say forced
their
necessarily.
image or music.
I wouldn't say forced, but I think it's easier to go that route. It's easier to be icy. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to be like, okay, look what I got. Like with the Birkin bags, which is actually a decent investment.
But you think it's easy to say that I killed 20 people or
No, I think that's stupid, especially if you actually did it. Like, why are you snitching on yourself? Like, and then wondering why people are coming after you. Like, the feds are coming after you. Like, because you admitted to it on tape.
Yeah.
You literally admitted to it on tape.
But you didn't kill like 20 people.
If that's, I'm not about that. If that's the case, you need to be, if you're going to say some stuff like that, you probably need to be lying about something that you actually have no connection to. Like, there's no, you can't kind of tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. They will, they will indict you, right? You will be fully indicted on charges. All they have to do is play your album.
Yeah, man, they call them the hip hop police.
Yeah, like cops don't listen to rap. Like, what?
Who? He killed her. Who was around here at that time? 1980? Who hanging out with little JoJo? Get him, bring him in here.
Right.
We done got you. You hanging with such and such, what you call it? We done heard you did the body. Who did it? We gonna get you $100,000. You did it. I know he did it.
They're gonna play track 3. Like, well, you said right here, you did the whole rundown. It was you, Pookie, Ray Ray, Junebug.
What time was it?
And Tiny. Like, yeah, you up here naming
He like,
names.
but it's society. You know you done messed up now.
Yeah, you know you messed up, right?
You told you.
It was
I just
10 o'clock.
told you.
It was 11 o'clock.